Without discipline, there is no success. No matter how talented you are, without focus and hard work, you will never reach your true potential. Donald Trump. Think for a moment. How many people do you know who have talent, brilliant ideas, but never got anywhere? What were they lacking? The answer is simple and direct: discipline. He always emphasized this principle as one of the fundamental pillars for success in business and life. But what does it really mean to be disciplined? It's not just about waking up early or following a strict routine. Discipline is the ability to stay focused, make tough decisions, and follow a strategic plan even when obstacles arise. It's resisting the temptation to take shortcuts and being committed to the process. Donald built his empire based on strategic decisions and unwavering discipline. In his businesses, he was always known for his intense dedication and his ability to stay focused on his goals, even in the face of criticism or difficulties. This mindset allowed him to turn challenges into opportunities and ideas into tangible results. Today, we live in a world full of distractions. Social media, instant entertainment, and an overflow of information can divert anyone's attention. But the truth is that the most successful people are those who can filter out the noise and focus on what truly matters. Being disciplined is resisting momentary comfort to achieve lasting results. And you? Are you ready to develop this discipline and turn your dreams into reality? Are you willing to pay the price of success? In the next few minutes, we will explore how discipline, according to his teachings, can be the missing key for you to achieve financial and professional success. I will show you how to apply this principle practically and strategically in your life. Remember that talent opens doors, but discipline keeps those doors open. And it is this combination that separates dreamers from achievers. If you seek growth, prosperity, and tangible results, you are in the right place. Let's start building this success mindset right now. Trump has always argued that financial success is not a matter of chance, but rather the result of strategic choices and, above all, discipline. Financial discipline is the foundation of any lasting achievement, whether in building a business empire or managing personal finances. Many people believe that becoming wealthy depends solely on earning more money. However, earning more without discipline is like filling a leaky bucket. The money simply slips away. Donald understood early on that the key was not just making money, but knowing how to spend, invest, and reinvest wisely. One of the strongest principles he advocated is the idea of disciplined planning and execution. It's no use having great ideas if you can't keep them organized and execute them consistently. In the business world, this means creating clear strategies, setting realistic goals, and following a strict schedule. The same applies to those seeking financial independence. It's essential to control spending, know where to invest, and avoid impulsive decisions. For example, he always emphasized the importance of negotiating firmly. Discipline in this context involves not accepting the first deal that comes along, but analyzing options, negotiating strategically, and if necessary, rejecting proposals that do not align with your goals. This disciplined mindset allows for well-founded decisions, free from external pressures. Another fundamental aspect is risk management. Success in business requires the discipline to assess risks rationally rather than emotionally. Trump knew when to take risks and, more importantly, when to step back. This is only possible with self-control and a focus on long-term results. He did not make decisions based on impulses, but on analysis and projections. In the field of investments, discipline is also crucial. Many investors lose money because they act emotionally, buying when the market is high out of fear of missing out and selling when it's low out of panic. He teaches that it is necessary to stay calm, follow the strategy, and understand that success comes over time, not overnight. Moreover, discipline and continuous learning is another factor that Donald always valued. The business world is dynamic and constantly changing. Those who lack the discipline to study the market, learn new skills, and adapt will fall behind. He read, studied, and sought mentors to stay ahead. Therefore, financial success results from a combination of strategic vision and daily discipline. It's not enough to want to make money. You need to have the right mindset, make well-founded decisions, and stay focused even when the path becomes difficult. Now stop and reflect. Have you been disciplined with your finances, or have you let emotions and impulses drive your decisions? Discipline is not something that appears out of nowhere. It is built through daily habits and commitment to clear goals. Trump always emphasized that success requires more than great ideas. It demands consistent action and unwavering focus. And this is only possible with discipline. Let's dive deeper into this concept. Discipline is what makes you get up early to work on your project while others are still sleeping. It's what drives you to save money when everyone around you is spending. It's what keeps you firm in your goals, even when unexpected challenges arise. Donald knew that the business world is full of ups and downs. He faced crises, business bankruptcies, and moments of extreme pressure. However, his discipline was the determining factor in his recovery and growth. Instead of giving in to discouragement, he analyzed the situation clearly, adjusted his strategies, and moved forward. This disciplined mindset is what separates winners from those who give up. To apply this philosophy to your financial life, it is essential to understand 3 key points that Trump always put into practice. The first is setting clear goals. It's useless to wish for success without knowing exactly what it means to you. Set specific and achievable goals. He always worked with clear objectives, acquiring a specific property, closing a deal, or expanding his business into a new area. Specific goals direct your actions and make it easier to maintain discipline. If your goal is to achieve financial freedom, define exact amounts, deadlines, and strategies. Do you want to save a certain amount in 5 years? Great, but you need a detailed plan for that. Without clear goals, any obstacle becomes a reason to give up. The second is time and priority management. Time is the most valuable resource of all. Trump was always very strict with his time management. He knew that to be productive, he needed to prioritize what truly mattered. This requires the discipline to say no to distractions and focus on activities that deliver results. You need to organize your day strategically. Which tasks are most important for reaching your financial goals? Which habits are holding you back? The discipline to manage your time is what allows effort to turn into concrete results. And the third is having emotional control in decision-making. In the business world, emotions can be dangerous enemies. How many times have you made impulsive decisions that harmed your progress? He always emphasized that financial decisions must be based on logic, not emotion. Having emotional discipline means not being driven by fear or euphoria. The financial market, for example, is volatile. Those who act emotionally tend to buy when everything is expensive and sell when everything is cheap. On the other hand, those with discipline follow their strategy regardless of the circumstances. This emotional control also applies to consumption. How many times do people buy something on impulse and later regret it? Being disciplined means thinking before acting, evaluating the cost-benefit, and making rational decisions. Now that we understand the importance of financial and behavioral discipline, it's time to turn theory into practice. Donald was always a master at applying strategic concepts in practical ways. He didn't just talk about discipline. He lived this principle daily in his business and financial decisions. I will present concrete examples and strategies inspired by his methods so you can apply discipline to your financial and professional life. One of Trump's most effective strategies was consistently reinvesting his profits. He understood that spending money on momentary pleasures was an obstacle to long-term growth. Instead, He reinvested in new ventures, property renovations, or business expansion. How to apply this in practice? Suppose you own a small business or work as a freelancer. Instead of spending all your profit on consumption, set aside a fixed percentage to reinvest. This could be in marketing, product improvement, or professional development. This way, the business grows sustainably. Donald always dedicated time to planning every stage of his projects. Before investing in a new venture, he studied the market, analyzed risks, and established a detailed plan. Then, he executed it with discipline, without deviating from the plan. But think carefully. Before making an investment or an important financial decision, create a strategic plan. Set clear objectives, deadlines, and specific actions. If you plan to invest in real estate, for example, study the local market, identify opportunities, and stay focused on the plan, avoiding impulsive decisions. Even with his fortune, he was always mindful of costs. He knew that cutting unnecessary expenses increases profit margins and allows for more solid growth. On many occasions, he opted for more aggressive negotiations to secure better terms. Conduct a detailed review of your expenses. Identify superfluous spending that can be cut or reduced. Negotiate contracts, assess bank fees, and adjust your lifestyle to match your financial situation. Every penny saved can be redirected to productive investments. Trump faced critical moments in his businesses, especially during economic crises. Instead of panicking, he maintained discipline and adjusted his strategies to survive and thrive. This attitude was crucial for his recovery. To put this into practice, create an emergency fund to protect yourself during times of crisis. Additionally, stay calm in the face of financial difficulties. Adjust your expenses, reassess investments, and seek creative solutions to overcome challenges. Discipline during tough times is what ensures survival and growth. He never stopped learning. He sought knowledge about the real estate market, economic trends, and negotiation strategies. This allowed him to adapt to market changes and make better decisions. Always set aside time weekly to study finance, investments, or entrepreneurship. Read books, follow market news, and attend events. Discipline in continuous learning is a competitive advantage. Do you see how financial and behavioral discipline is fundamental in every strategic decision? It's not about big leaps, but about consistent and intelligent actions. Small daily decisions shape great long-term results. If there's something he clearly teaches us, it's that discipline is not just a desirable trait, but an absolute necessity for anyone seeking success. It doesn't matter where you came from, what resources you have now, or how many challenges you've faced. The determining factor in achieving great results is the ability to act with consistency, focus, and determination. Donald faced enormous challenges. He saw businesses collapse, went through financial crises, and endured harsh criticism. However, the difference is that he never allowed these obstacles to steer him off course. His unwavering discipline kept him focused on his goals. He didn't give in to discouragement or avoid responsibility. On the contrary, he faced problems head-on, adjusted his strategies, and worked even harder. And what does this teach us? That true success is not about never failing, but about having the discipline to rise, correct your course, and move forward. Now, imagine what you can achieve if you decide to apply that same discipline in your life. I'm not talking about radical overnight changes, but small daily actions that over time will completely transform your path. Do you want to achieve financial freedom? Start by organizing your finances, cutting unnecessary expenses, and building the habit of saving and investing. It may not be exciting at first, but it's this constant effort that produces great results. Do you want to start a business? Study the market, create a detailed plan, and execute with discipline without being swayed by fear or haste. Understand that success doesn't happen overnight, but is the result of consistency. Do you want to stand out in your career? Be the professional who arrives early, studies more, and delivers beyond expectations. Discipline at work builds reputation, opens doors, and creates opportunities. You can choose today whether you want to be just another person with dreams or someone who turns dreams into reality. The difference between these two paths is discipline. It's what keeps you steady when motivation fades. It's what drives you to continue even when no one believes in you. Success is simple, but it's not easy. It requires sacrifice, patience, and focus. But if you're willing to pay the price, the results will come. As Donald himself said, if you're going to be thinking anyway, think big. So think big, but don't stop at thinking. Act with discipline. Plan, execute, adjust, and repeat. That's the formula. I want to challenge you right now. Choose an area of your life where you need to be more disciplined. It could be your finances, studies, health, or business. Set a clear goal and start taking small daily steps in that direction today. Write down your goals, create a plan, and track your progress. Don't wait for motivation. Trust in discipline. It's what will take you where you want to go. Remember that talent can open doors, but discipline is what keeps them open. Be someone who keeps the promises they make to themselves. With discipline, you build not only financial success, but also a life of purpose and fulfillment. If this message made sense to you and sparked that desire to act, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this and subscribe to the channel to keep learning strategies to achieve success. Now, it's up to you. Act with discipline and achieve your success. See you in the next video. Until then,